got one of the military tubes clamped in it and everything, because that's what it'll be sitting in it when I lower it down and then put it back up. It looks really nice. I tell you what, that's a heck of a nice fold-over mount, to say the least. They did a good job on that one. Well, I just got in the house. Brenda and I took Johanna for a little ride around the block, and she always eats when we're riding. Brenda feeds her with her hand, and then she drinks a good bait of water, and she's a happy girl when she gets back. And so I'll send it back to you, Tom, and let you pass it on around. It's K4CW.
K4CW, CMK. That's a mighty spoiled dog you got there. I don't know any other dog that the parents decide to take it on a daily car ride. My goodness gracious. Anyway, KD4CMK. Do we have anybody else wishing to join us this evening?
W4KQB.
All right, I have W4KQB, and there were two other people in there. All right, I have Ricky, K4KQB, and Steve, W4SB. Anyone else? Okay, W4KQB. Go ahead, Ricky.
Hey, thanks, Tom. Yeah, good evening. I just tuned in here, found you guys, and I'm still battling whatever the heck I got, walking pneumonia, I guess, but I'm okay. Just getting along. I'm working out of the house, as I said last night, so I don't know who else is on, but I'll take a listen and pass it back to you, Tom. KD4CMK, W4KQB.
W4KQB, W4SB. Steve, go ahead.
Oh, thank you, Tom. KD4CMK, W4SB. Good evening to you and the group. Keep doing to play inside tonight, Tom.
Steve, I agree with you. It definitely is not a day we want to sit up out on the carport to work the net there. I think being in the air conditioner is definitely the way to go.
Yeah, I like that. The older I get, the more I love air conditioning.
We're spoiled, you know that.
But nobody gets you going around you do.
No, that's true. I was going to comment on that, but that's true. Yeah, you know, there's something about how dogs like.
That's the truth. I had a neighbor that used to take his dog to McDonald's every for ice cream. Well, I'm all right. I'm with you there. No problem at all. You gotta love that poor thing.
Roger, well, Larry has a good reason to spoil her because that little creature saved his life, so she deserves all kinds of perks.
Little creature, life is her life is 50 years.
Roger. Okay, I'm going to go back up and start at the top of the list. KU4AU, Phil, go.
Hey, Tom. Let's see. What's going on around here is we're making solar power wagons. Apparently there's a market for the things, and actually I'm using one to run our air conditioner right now. It's really quite handy. It's got 4 solar panels, 4 golf cart batteries on a thing you can hook to a tractor or a truck and move it around, and pretty neat, over.
That's pretty neat. How much are you going to sell them for?
Well, it's hard to say. The first rounds are going for friends and probably about 4K. I think we'll be 5 or 6K when we're actually cranking them out, over.
That's definitely the way to go, for especially on the farmstead, because you need power out in the middle of nowhere. That's the best way to get it.
Roger, and what I've discovered is because this thing sits in the yard and the boat hung sits toward the south, every morning I go out and I tip the thing toward the sun, and midday I tip the panels flat, and evening I tip them toward the west. And from the panels I get quite a bit of power just from 4 panels, and so I'm working on a rig to do that automatically to track the sun with photo pickup and so on. Over.
Okay, when you get around to Ricky, he will may give you some information on that, because that's what I believe his solar panels there with Dominion are auto tracking. But sounds neat to me. I wish I could afford one of those things.
Yeah, it's not cheap, but it's better than no power at all. And actually, being able to track the sun kind of doubles what you get from the panels. Over.
Roger, Roger. I can't imagine so. I think y'all have got a lot of nice innovations. You got solar panels on your well pump too, don't you?
Well, not yet. That's the plan. That was the motivation for all this, the realization that if the grid goes down, there's no water here, and literally 1,000 side over.
I would say it's an absolute necessity for you. So fine business with that, Phil. Fine business. Okay, and for CFM, Terry.
All righty. Well, Ricky, last week we said, I wonder where Ricky is. We haven't heard him in a while. So you must have heard us, and I'm glad you joined us. We missed you. So I hope Dominion Power is still keeping you busy. So anyway, just wanted to say, nice to hear you. It's really pretty nice right here right now. It's 87 degrees, so the temperature's dropped just a tiny bit, but it looks like maybe a little bit later we might get a little bit of rain, so who knows. But I don't know about you, but I've got COVID, so I'm having to just kind of sit around and wait till it gets over. There's nothing I can do about it. But anyway, it's nice to be able to at least have the radio. I've been listening, and an hour ago we couldn't have talked. There was so much noise going on. But anyway, back to you, Tom. KD4CMK, 104 CFM.
Yeah, Roger, Terry, and we're supposed to take a direct hit sometime in the next few hours if we're not already receiving it from a solar storm.
Well, I bet you that's exactly what I was seeing an hour ago, because that was a pretty good when it makes about 20 dB spike in my fan adapter. That's a pretty big electrical spike. Over.
Roger, Roger. Well, that's the deal. We're supposed to get it, and I don't think we've gotten the full blow of it yet. WA4FEH, Richard.
It's WA4FEH. That's interesting. It is. I don't know how much amperage that setup he's got has down there, but how much power will that thing handle? Then go ahead.
Hey, Phil, he wants to know how much power you get on that power card.
Let's see. We have 4 300-watt panels, and in reality about a kilowatt when they're straight aimed at the sun. And if we keep turning it through the day, we can collect about 8 to 10 kilowatt hours over.
Okay, I didn't know how many amps you could pull at one time.
Well, there's panels and then there's panels. It's about $1 a watt. So there's panels between 300 watts and 400 watts, and because we have such a small real estate on the trailer, we're looking at going to the 400-watt panels. But it's all, it's a juggling act. Over.
Okay, well, that sounds interesting. I might be interested to look into some of that sort of stuff. And BIZ, that comment you made about moving the antenna, that wasn't so much the problem because when I turned on the user 3000, which I'm using tonight, I could hear you. You were just as clear as a bell, and everything was fine. I could hear everything and all. But when I was using the 897, there was something in there that is really making sounds off frequency or off something. I don't know what it is, but you should. I never could tune you in. I could run all over the place and never could get you to tune in right and everything. So it was not where you had your antenna pointed. It was where the radio, the transceiver. Because there's something wrong, apparently, with the 897. I don't know whether it's some of the hookup stuff I've got or something else. I'm going to pull it out one day and put it on the gadget and see how it works down there in the open. And then if it is something like that, I'll see what I can do. But it's been a good radio for a long time. But no, the 3000 I was hearing you very well, and it just as clear as anything like it is tonight. So no, it was had nothing to do with your antenna at all. It was all something I had wrong. So for that, I'll give it back to you, Tom CMK, and you can give it to the next one there, WA4FEH.
WA4FEH, CMK. Yeah, it could be set up, Richard. That thing has a lot of menus and a lot of setup, so something could be just, a filter just not adjusted quite right.
That's possible. That's what I've got to figure it out. So I'm not really concerned about it right now, but I'll pull it out and I'll stick a scope on it and look at the signals and everything, see what it sounds like and everything, and see how the stations sound on it and everything. But it sure wasn't doing like it was supposed to be, so I just turned it off and switched back over to this one, and it was doing fine. So that's the way I've got things set up. It was easy enough to switch, and that's great. So that's about all then. Tom, go ahead.
Okay, WA4FEH, KD4CMK, W4ECM. Dave, you tuned up?
Yep, I'll copy.
Hey, loud and clear, beautiful, S9 Plus.
Yep, roger. Be tuned up in time to go back inside and help the wife out get her computer going. I think I mentioned last week the young'un got a new computer, and we played computer do-si-do, which means I get a new computer out here in the garage, new to me anyway, which is kind of nice considering before I was running a Core Duo with running KDE, running Linux Mint KDE, which was the only thing that would run on it, but it served my purposes. But with this, I can run a little bit of ham radio software and stuff like that. So kind of happy with that. Still watching the neighbor's dog. I can't remember if I mentioned that last week, but WB9DZS, good hearing you in here. Go ahead and pass it around, Tom. I'll be out here for about one more round, and I'm going to have to go in and take care of business. Whiskey 4 Echo Charlie Mike.
Okay, Whiskey 4 Echo Charlie Mike, KD4CMK. Be advised, we're not going to Black Creek this week. Terry cannot go, and I think the guideline was 90 degrees, and it's going to be way above that. So just want to pass that over to you.
Yeah, I think I kind of gathered that through just a little chit-chat I heard, Roger.
Okay, KT4BIZ, Tom?
Thank you very much, Tom. KD4CMK, KT4BIZ. Yeah, I'm able to copy everybody quite well there. Dave, my goodness, you're punching through right well there. And let's see, Terry, I hope that you get past all this stuff that you're going through, and especially Ricky. My golly, Ricky, I think you sound worse tonight than you did last night there. Joyce picked up on it. She was in here momentarily last night. our prayers are with you because, wow, walking pneumonia, just take care of yourself there, lay low. And you don't need to be out in this heat. I was out just to get some squashers out of the garage and come back in a hurry. But other than that, Tom, I'm able to copy everybody. Steve is a little bit low to me. Phil, Richard, by the way, thank you for the comeback on the 897 to issues and so forth. Yeah, because I needed to tweak my, reconnect my high gain the power source kept coming out, so I have that corrected now. But if it's on your end, I'll just cheer you on, Richard, next time you come in there, you can respond. But Tom, I'll turn it back to you there. And Larry, I hear you in there also. So with that, but in any case, Tom, KD4CMK, KD4BIZ, back to you.
Okay, BIZ and WP9DZS, Tom.
Yeah, Roger, Tom. Well, boy, it's taken a while to get to know how to use the radio again. Yeah, the static crashes are kind of high tonight, although everybody's quite a few S units above it. But I had my filter a little too narrow. I widened that. People sounded better. But the static crashes were really ripping through. And then I realized I had my receive parametric equalizer on that enhances the high frequencies. So that's not good for static crashes. I took that off, and that really quieted them down. They're still in there, but it sounds much better now. So it's really good to hear Ricky in there. It's been a long time, over a year, since I've talked to Ricky from my home station. I think I talked to him maybe once or twice from a remote base station this past year, but I haven't talked to him quite a while. I did see his greetings there on Facebook. I think it was yesterday, so I did see that on one of the ham radio forums. And always good to hear Tom. Dave, you're just rolling in. Richard, you're just as strong as I've ever heard you tonight. And Dave's coming in really strong as usual. So everybody's got, most people have 5.9 plus 10. I'm kind of recording some of this tonight for posterity. I'll send you a YouTube link, Tom, and you can hear how you sound since we got the old Flex 5000 working again. As you can tell, this will be my last transmission. I don't have much breath. My right lung is totally filled with fluid now. God knows what's going on with the left lung, but I get out of breath very easy. It's very, very difficult to get upstairs anymore. Some days it's difficult just to get up at all. Yeah, I missed the guys on, tell the guys hello on 40. I'll do my best. I thought about it the last couple of days. Actually, this morning, I was going to get up. I woke up wide awake at about 5, and I spent a little time on the phone and put the headset on about 45 minutes or so, and I thought I'd take a nap and get up at before 8 and get on the 40-meter net. And I woke up at 9 and I couldn't even keep my eyes open. I ate breakfast about 10, went back to sleep. I slept till noon. So that's the rundown here. We're still alive, and we'll keep trying to get up here as long as we can. I know I don't have too many times, but I'll do the best I can. So, and Ricky, I sure hope your wife's doing well there. But it was just made me smile yesterday when I saw your little note to see you were all okay there. The guy's probably been telling you I've been asking for you for quite a while. So 73, everyone, good evening, and thanks for having me once again. KD4CMK, Midlothian, Whiskey Baker 9 Delta Zulu Sugar, Chesterfield will be clear and listening. Good evening. God bless.
We'll be looking for you in the morning, Tom.
WB9DZS, KD4CMK, I second Richard. We'll be looking for you in the morning, and we'll be praying for you tonight, and we're sure happy to have you. We appreciate you being here, sir.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Good evening.
73, Tom. K4CW, Larry.
This is K4CW. Well, it's good to hear Tom there. The 9 station. It's always nice to hear him. It's good to hear Dave down there in Virginia Beach and Terry and let's see, 2 or 3 other guys in there too. Tom KD4CMK. Good to hear all of them. And I got me 2 sawhorses today, and I put them out there beside the back of the house. And I took the mast that my 160-meter isotron antenna is mounted on, and put it across those sawhorses, because I'm going to mount the 17-meter isotron on that same mast tomorrow morning while it's cool. Well, it won't be cool, but while the sun ain't shining on me at least. And then I'm going to set up a temporary tripod. It's made out of the 3 military cubes and that frog, that triangular thing in the middle. I'm going to set it up in there so I can check the SWR on the 17-meter. Because I'm going to hook both of those antennas together with a piece of 300-ohm twin lead, and then I'll just connect the coax to the SO239 connector on the 17-meter. But I'll be using both antennas with one coax. So I'm going to see how that turns out. And I've got 17-meter together and everything, and all I got to do is check the SWR and perhaps move the counterpoise a little bit, get it tuned just right. But I'll see what happens. I'm going to be using the Comet antenna analyzer to tune it with, because it puts out just a little tiny bit of RF, but it's enough to measure what the SWR is, so that works out really good. Well, I can't, they're beginning to really pour concrete across from Walmart over here on 360 near 288. They claim they're going to build a BJ's, I believe it's BJ's Wholesale there. And so I thought I would take my hexacopter tomorrow and go down there and fly up and get some aerial pictures of it before they actually start erecting the building. So I'll just have it for old time's sake, so to speak. So I'm looking forward to that. That's about all I got right here, right now, Tom. So back to you.
All right, Larry, K4CW, CMK. Well, fine business on the antenna. That's exciting. And we're looking forward to all kinds of reports. A lot of antenna changes and improvements there. So we'll stay on top of that. Glad you got the fold-over thing. I'm going to do the vertical before the summer's over with. That's the Titan, so that's on my agenda. All right, W4KQB, Ricky, go ahead.
Okay, W4KQB here. Yeah, I'm having a hard time copying, folks. I got a lot of noise. It's been building. I've heard Terry real well. Tom, Steve, I heard, Richard, of course, and David, really good. BIZ, I got you right on the noise level. And WB9DZ, that's Tom. Good to hear you, buddy. And that's about all I've been able to copy here, but not much else going on. I'm just winding down for the evening and looking forward to getting to bed pretty quick. Early to bed, early to rise, but Chester, I got this balance between going, and I'll be glad when it's over with. But other than that, I just looked at spaceweather.com, and we've got, right now we're lucky to have 8 showing sunspots looking at the Earth. So conditions have been wacky and crazy. I know the weekends I've been home. I've worked a lot of stations. This country's haven't worked in 10 years. It's been phenomenal. A lot of fun. Back to you, Tom. KD4CMK, W4KQB.
W4KQB, can you copy KU4AU?
Say that again, Tom. Over.
Can you copy Phil KU4AU?
Negative. Well, I didn't hear him at all.
That's a shame because you two have Phil's son has a bunch of beehives down there in Charles City, and he's talking about solar stuff. So the two of you have a lot potentially to talk about.
Roger. Well, if he can go to QRZ, he can get my email, and we can start an email conversation and maybe carry it over to a landline sometime over.
Roger. We'll pass that on. Phil, KU4AU, could you copy Ricky?
Roger, I can copy Ricky just fine. Well, he's a little weak, but quite readable over.
Roger. Ricky, is your email posted on your QRZ?
Yes, that's correct. It's on my QRZ.
Okay, Phil, did you get that?
Roger. We'll see if we can connect.
Okay. W4SB, Steve.
Fine business, yeah, I got a few more static crashes on my end over here, but it's remarkable despite the noise how readable everybody is tonight.
It is, Steve. I'm really amazed because when I first tuned on tonight, I was saying this is going to be almost hopeless, but my goodness. Now, all that lightning, there's a lot of it to the west, right up at the Blue Ridge, and there's a lot of stuff down south, but there's a line of lightning all the way down through the country, so it's not a local event. So,
fine business. Well, that's good. If it's we got here, we can do it tonight. No, I was following the last conversation with Andy Eisenstadt. I found that fantastic. Even more about it as his project moves along.
Roger. Okay, this is KD4CMK in Midlothian, Virginia. I'm going to put out a call for Paul in Myrtle Beach and for any of the guys up in Jersey. Does anybody else like to join us? Please come.
Whiskey 4 Foxtrot. K2DAG.
Okay, WW4F and K2DAG. Anyone else?
WB4YMA.
WB4YMA. Paul, I've got you. You're in the noise, but I have a copy.
Roger.
Okay, WW4F, go ahead.
KD4CMK, this is WW4F. Well, it's good to hear everybody checking in. Hearing most people over the static crashes. It's been a hot one here today. Working staying cool. And it's just a little bit outside, trimming up the dogwood tree and cleaning up some mulch area. The grass isn't growing, but the weeds certainly are. Taking care of that. And Bailey and I just been in the office here rather than the shop, taking care of some paperwork. Back to you, Tom. KD4CMK from WW4F.
Okay, WW4F, that's Daryl number 1. So then we go to Daryl number 2, K2DAG. Go ahead.
KD4CMK, K2DAG. Good evening, guys. It's overcast up here. We're expecting the thunderstorms to arrive in about 20 minutes here. So it probably won't be on real long. I told Tom about the water system I was putting in this morning. I got that all done, and also got the water line for the refrigerator put in. So I've been being a plumber all day. had to redo a whole lot of stuff there, but it worked out, and everything is fortunately didn't leak at all. I'm not used to that. Usually there's going to be something that's going to pop, but it all worked out good. Other than that, I was down in the crawl space all day, so did not get down here on the radio at all. Not sure if Richard's coming on tonight. He mentioned he was going to try K2RKB, and let's see, it's a little warm out here. We're still pushing 89 degrees at almost 8:30 there. So back to you, Tom. KD4CMK, K2DAG.
K2DAG, KD4CMK. Well, congratulations on your plumbing today. You are now filtered, and hopefully you've got a high flow and everything that the XYL is happy, and you don't have clothes stained with green, and all these nice things are happening. So fine business, Daryl, and you made it out from under the house working all day with not too bad for wear, so this is good. All right, WB4YMA, Paul, go ahead.
Yeah, WB4YMA, good evening, everybody. If I suddenly drop off here, it's because we've got storms coming in. Down here, they disappear very quickly. Tonight, the golf courses are actually going under maintenance most of the week. We've been able to play a couple different courses for very, very inexpensive. So that's been enjoyable. Tom, KD4CMK,
WB4YMA, CMK, you came up quite a bit, Paul. Good copy, good copy. So.